Hello and welcome to this Monday evening stream. First of all, apologies I'm late, but we're up and running now. And you can see we're on Northern Trans-Pennine. It was overwhelmingly the most popular vote on the community post. We're going to start in the Class 47, taking a service from Leeds to Manchester Victoria. So let's get things set up. So, master key in, let's unlock our doors to the left. There we go. Nice to see that we've got so many of you in the chat already. It's amazing to see. We need to do the changeover, which we'll acknowledge. And there we go. Okay, you can see Leeds that we're at the moment. So just while we need to lock those doors, and I'll just roll through chat. Let's release those brakes, and we've got to stop at Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Staley Bridge, and then finally Manchester Victoria. And away we go for Dewsbury. I'll tell you what, we'll park ourselves just here as we depart from Leeds. Nice rake of the Mark IIs behind us and a Mark 1 brake van, I guess. Let's jump back in the cab. So, nice to see so many of you already in the chat. Let's just roll up to the top as you guys have been chatting while I've been waiting. So, first of all, hello to Toby, hello Sophie, hello Transport Legend, hello Hey, hello Kenny. Nice to have all of you in the chat as ever, and we've got some wild speculations on Train Sim World 13. Yeah, you're probably not far wrong. It's gonna be something a little bit different on Northern Trans-Pennine today. It's one that I've been wanting to do on the stream for a while now, so it was great that had the opportunity to actually get to drive it, so yeah, happy. Evening Boom, welcome into the stream. Bit more power on here. TSW14 is 4,000 days away. Yeah, you're probably not wrong, hey. We're edging ever closer to Train Sim World 4 early access. Evening Lewis, welcome into the stream. Very slow exit from Leeds. You can just bring up the map. I can show that's where we've just left at Leeds. Going around the junction here. That looks fun over there. That's like a very busy little yard. Okay, we can get up to get up to 29, let's put a bit of power on. Really isn't long next Thursday. It will soon come around. 7 days ain't that long. No, not at all. I think on that Wednesday before early access, I'm going to do a farewell Train Sim World 3 stream, because it is effectively dead as soon as Train Sim World 4 releases. Sophie, you watched 4 hours East Coast mainline on TS Classic. Biggest concentration of level crossings are in Peterborough. Interesting. There's a 101, and we could put some power on. Will Northern Trans-Pennine get passenger dioramas? No, I believe it will just be the passengers. Well, they probably won't get mobile phones and such like. So, yeah, not sure what will come to Northern Trans-Pennine. So boom, Train World 4 comes out on early access on the 21st, and then fully releases on the 26th. Harrison, welcome into the stream. You just played the Island Line for the first time on Train World 3. It's such a great route. What do you think? Do you know what? That's one that I don't currently own. I do need to look find it in a sale with a decent discount to pick it up. But yeah, definitely one I'd like to pick up. But yeah, if you have pre-ordered the special deluxe edition, then you'll get the Flying Scotsman, will be part of the early access on the 21st. The passenger dioramas, so like the cafes, the fake subways, are only for Train Sim World 4 routes, but the passengers that are like holding briefcases and suitcases and mobile phones are for all routes. But yeah, agreed, it probably doesn't make sense for Northern Trans-Pennine given the era. Talking of sales, you bought another route today, so what did you pick up, Sophie? Harrison, this is a service from Leeds to Manchester Victoria, and we'll be there in roughly around an hour. Sophie, the Matlock one, I guess Steam then, Peak Forest. Getting up to 60, but we do need to be slow in for a 50. There's 50. Semaphore signalling absolutely Sophie. Smash. The 158 bounce like a pizza, smashed the rails. Nice. Bet the 158 was fun on that route. Completed the Jubilee Challenge. You took it on Southeastern High Speed to Ashford. Only took an hour and a half. Blimey, yeah, that took a little while then. There's a 101 ahead. Nice to see. Oh, double 101 there. Two stops due to losing vacuum pressure, slow speeders at 8 miles an hour. Sounds like a lot of good fun. Let's get back up to 80. 60, I mean. Oh, what am I talking about? This is not fun, this part, being in the tunnel. Hey, the ones that are coming with the passenger dioramas, so the ones sitting at cafes, are just the Train Sim World 4 routes. So Vorarlberg, Antelope Line, East Coast Main Line. Harrison, what's the cheapest route on Train Sim World 3 currently except the Island Line? I guess it all depends what platform you're playing on and whether there's a sale on. Most of the older routes are around £25-ish, with some of the newer routes being towards 30. Do we finally get workmen? Yes, I believe we do as well, yeah. Yeah, Sophie. There we go, and back out into the light, thankfully. Boom, who will be getting Train Sim World 4 for Christmas? I don't think I can wait that long to Christmas. I will be getting it I will be getting it as soon as it comes out. Hey, who will be getting which routes will be getting suitcases, briefcases, phones? I believe it's all routes. I guess the ones that make sense in terms of the era. So I guess probably more modern routes. But they should all get them. £25 for Peak Forest with Xbox discount. Nice. So we need to start slowing for Dewsbury now, we're a mile away. Lewis, you'll be buying Train Sim World 4, nice. Nice bit of semaphore signalling there. There have been more screenshots for the Pacer route today. Have there? I haven't seen those. nice class 45 there, I think. I'll have to check that out, Sophie. I know I've got some more YouTube shorts coming of various photos of the Blackpool, Preston, Ormskirk route, and the one tomorrow is all of the pacer shots, which look fantastic, so I'm sure you'll be a fan of that. We were a little bit eager on the brakes there. That would do about 50 yards. Oh, get the right key. I mean, we'll ignore the fact that I'm hanging off the end. Right, we can lock those doors. And release. Away we go. That's correct, hey, that's what I heard in one of the preview streams that they confirmed. So, yeah, apparently so. So off we go to Huddersfield next. Roll on A21, 140 mile an hour thrash. The A21 is going to be a lot of fun. It's the one I'm most looking forward to. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe 200 mile with additional engines. Yeah, maybe. Be interesting to see what it does top out on. Hey, they confirmed that the suitcases, briefcases and phones would be coming, oh we're speeding here, would be coming to the Trains on Board 3, or Trains on Board Preservation routes. Come on, slow down. It was a touch too fast there across those points, but never mind. And now we can, of course, put the power on. Good old thrash in the 47 here. Hey, yeah, as far as I understand, that's correct. Too bad Lazy Salted Rivet won't overhaul the 3150. Yeah, absolutely. The 150 really does need a bit of a bit of love given to it. We will reduce down to 50. Let's put a bit of brake on. Slow and nicely here. Got headlights? Yeah, we've got headlights on. Just worried there for a second. Tell you something, shame that 150 not real. If it was, yeah, absolutely. As soon as that 150 comes to another route, I'm hoping that they it gets yeah, it gets fixed. It's long overdue. Suitcases squeezing into the 313 doors. Yeah, absolutely. Just get that. Those brakes. Someone should make a mod with all the worst DTG dead with star face slapped. Yeah, the banner repeater is very nice. Thrash on with this 47 now as we head up to 70, permitted to run at 70. Hey, I'm not sure about Peak Forest and Spirit of Steam, just because mobile phones wouldn't really fit the era that they were set in. Yeah, but mobile phones, yeah, but I guess briefcases and maybe older looking suitcases would work. Just a random coach there. Very cool. Peak Forest scenery is just unreal, I think. It is very beautiful. It is very, very beautiful. going good, Sophie? Yeah, definitely need to... Probably starting to slow, yes, definitely. We've got 40 coming up in just a moment. The brakes are good on this. Are good on this 47 as we roll into Huddersfield. Huddersfield's looking nice. What have we got going on here? We've got a 47, some wagons. What's that? An 08 or an 08, a 101. Very nice. I certainly have made it travel back to 1983, yeah, absolutely. Steam is a little bit of a dark art to master, I'll give you that. Yeah, I need to do a bit of mastering of Steam. It's ready for the Flying Scotsman. As we roll into Huddersfield. Looking very nice. I always forget how nice this route does actually look. I feel like it's quite underappreciated at times. Rolling quite a way up the platform here. Only a slightly a little bit late, which is all good. There we go, that will do. Let's open those doors. Ooh. As we've got classic train symbol passenger behaviour of no one getting off. There you go, sounds like you're mastering it, Sophie. I might need to take some tips from you. Terrific transport, welcome into the stream. I'm very well, thank you. Yourself? Lock those doors. And we'll release those brakes. As we head towards Staley Bridge next. Got a long dark tunnel. I should probably take some of the Steam tutorials. I think I just jumped in feet first and figured I could work it out. There we go, we can run up to 50 now, so let's put Let's thrash this 47. Do we have... Should have mark lights, death lights. There we go. To the gauge lights. Yeah, agreed. The vacuum brakes on the 101, I always catch me out. And also remembering to shift up with gears. It's just a very, very different type of driving experience that you don't have in any other type of train, I don't think, in Train One. Church spire in the background. Yeah, absolutely it does. Yeah, on the West Somerset Railway. The 47 is also on there as well. It's a nice route, a very relaxed route in comparison. You know, you don't get much above the 25. Yeah, it's a very nice route. Just wish they would bring steam to the West Somerset Railway. That's crying out for a steam timetable. Yeah, agreed, Sophie. And the hills do tend to catch me out. When you start going down the hill, it's difficult to keep it at 25 sometimes. To go see, which have got a nice bit of a run here. Let's see where we are on the map. See, we're probably around halfway-ish. One of the most annoying ones is 10 miles at Lewis on East Coast Way. Yeah, that is a very slow approach to a station. We've got up a 1% rating here, so I don't think we're going to pick up too much speed anytime soon. Yeah, it does sound really nice actually. This is getting me in the mood for the Blackpool, Preston, Ormskirk route, this kind of era. Sophie, it's one of the things you love about sprinters, where they smack the tracks at Allington on the way to Grantham, Sleaford and Skegness. There you go. This must be good memories for you. Lovely scenery. We've got a friend with us today. Hello. So you need to be slow into 55. Let gravity do its thing here and slow us down. There's 55. There's a bit of bounce in the seats and you feel the tracks between being pounded, puts into focus the flat crossing at Newark, needs renewal every few years. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie, that makes sense. Oh, we need to be slowing even further here. As we run through the station, what station is it? Down. Oh, there's Marsden. There you go. Now we can get back up to 50. Oh no, there's a 40. Okay, makes sense. We've got a bit of a tight twist here. A bridge, and then we jump back up to 65 again. As we see at 101, very nice. We should be able to get back up to 65 very shortly once we've cleared. There we go. Go for a full thrash. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. I can imagine that's a complicated bit of engineering. Obviously, as the two cut across each other from a signal perspective. We've got a nice long tunnel here. We're almost up to 65. It's pretty flat. It's flat gradient. Well, it's a flat gradient, so Sophie says, so in reality, 4 extra lots of alarms and indicators for the 2 lines, both York and Derby Rock monitoring, both at the same time. Quite a feat in itself, given the huge distance between Derby and York. Yeah, absolutely. We do need to be slowing. It's slow. Let's get down to 45. Go. Perfectly down to 45 in time. But we can get back up to 60 now. Power back on. Mind you, this year, sad. As what have we got there? Oh, ignore the EWS branded wagons. That's a mod from, I can't remember which mod that is that causes that. I forgot about that. Spenderby signal box has been scrapped and re-controlled to the Helios Lincoln signaling box. Yeah, it tends to be more and more signals getting centralised into single places. So we've got 5 miles-ish to Stalybridge. This crap thing, all signals will be sacked and replaced by, sadly, I think, at some point in the future. You're probably not wrong. Yeah, that's definitely the way things are going. This is such a beautiful route. It really is. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. Yeah, definitely. With the driverless train technology. Definitely is. Hey, level 47. So we're not far now from Stalybridge, which is nice. Means we're not far out of Manchester, as you can see. Yeah, absolutely. The 1972 stock, I guess, is the pinnacle of driving on the London Underground. That sort of era of tube train. One of your favourite trains, 72 stock, like just like driving old 70s milk plates? Yeah, absolutely. They are very fun to drive. The acceleration and braking on them are phenomenal. So we're not far out of Stalybridge now, just over a mile, so we'll need to be slowing very shortly. And we'll go into initial application. We have to get a little bit more on the brakes here, so we do need to get down to 15,800 yards. Like I say, these brakes on the 47 are phenomenal. We got down to 15 in no time at all. Sophie, you love the thing you love about the boost position in the 72 and 38 stock. Yeah, absolutely. On direction control, second position kicks amps up on both 72 and 38 stock. Interesting. Perfect for hills, yeah, absolutely. Here we come into Stalybridge. Feels like a very empty Stalybridge. There's not many. There's a couple of passengers. Ultra Master, welcome into the stream. One thing you you don't get as well on older routes. The train arrival and departure times are precise to the second. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't make sense sometimes. Plus on 72 stock, if you set the switches right, doors close automatically on applying. I didn't know that. It's a good bit of knowledge. We're fairly in the station. We've got a few passengers, one, and we've got no one getting off, and we've got no one on our train. This is classic Train Sim World passenger behaviour right here. See, this is definitely one of the things they should have fixed as part of Train Sim World 4. I'll bang on about it till I'm blue in the face, but it's so frustrating when you're just driving around with no passengers on your trains. And away we go. It can't be that hard to model proper passenger. Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Apparently it is. It's such an immersion killer where you just drive around with no passengers. We're going to jump up to 75. TSW4 fan, no worries you're late. Welcome into stream. That's all how you also discovered by fiddling with the 465 controls you can select which door is open. There you go. See, some of these things I never discover. Should be able to accelerate any second now. There we go. Go for the thrash. What's the plan after you arrive at Manchester? So once we get to Manchester, I'm going to jump into the class 45, and I believe I was going to look at the services. There's either a freight or an empty coach stock move from Manchester to Leeds or something like that. There's some interesting services earlier in the day, so we'll take a look at that. TSW4 fan, what trains are we going to be looking at? So we're in the 47, class 47 at the minute, and we'll be going into the class 45 afterwards. On the 465 you can isolate door controls, shut cab down and then reactivate. It allows you to select all rear doors or all floor. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Didn't know that. What livery? We're in the BR Blue. It's looking a bit dirty. Belly in the yard. It may as well be. It's all nationally operated. You wish it was West Coast Railway? Yeah, that would be cool. Do like the Marine. Harrison, you're back. 5.4 miles to go. Absolutely. Had a very nice drive over the Pennines. Bingo, there's a way to improve performance, renationalise trains, but franchise the signal boxes to improve reliability. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we can get up to 60 now. If you had PC edited now, what would you make? Ooh, interesting. And Edinburgh Penzance. Yeah, that would, Edinburgh Penzance would be long. Elizabeth line. Do you know what? I'd start small and do something to be able to connect Brighton Main Line to East Coastway, because that would be a mega route then. Liverpool to York, very nice, yeah. Edinburgh to Newcastle, yeah. Gatwick to Lewis, yeah, absolutely. Good suggestions. Got some great suggestions coming in there. Portsmouth Harbour to London. Yeah, that would be very cool actually. To London Waterloo. I think that's a heavily requested one. We're not far out with from Manchester Victoria now. To be braking for the upcoming 20, and we've got a very slow approach into Victoria. least favourite route on Train Symbol 3? From what I've seen, it's got to be West Cornwall local. Can't say I own it, but yeah, certainly from what I've seen, it's a bit of a letdown, that one. What live stream routes am I doing next? Well, it's anything that's voted by for the community. So I tend to do a community post a couple of days, or the day of, or the day before, with a couple of different routes, letting viewers choose what they'd like to see driven on the stream, and the winner of that is Northern Trans-Pennine today. So I'll give a few options. Probably be something German next. We haven't done a German route in quite some time. Any American route, Ultramaster X, yeah. There's always something not quite right with the American route, sadly. Your least favourite is Castle Versberg. What's the next stream date? It'll be probably Thursday. Yeah, there you go. Train Symbol 4 fan is right. I have to say, best German route I think has to be Dresden-Riesa. It's just so much, it's so busy. It's very nice to drive. Hey, that's correct. Thursday. Thoranda Ramp. Yeah, that's a good one as well. Dresden-Riesa is definitely my favourite. Gives you a little bit of everything. You've got high speed-ish with the IC3, you've got commuter, you've got freight. So you will see the preview of the upgraded Dresden-Riesa this week. So interested to see what that looks like. Favourite route, definitely Southeastern High Speed. I think just the sheer variety of what you can drive on Southeastern High Speed is, yeah, phenomenal. Train Symbol 4 fan, gotta go, no worries, thanks for dropping into the stream, have a great night. And here we come into Manchester, Victoria. The 465, the 375, the 395, the 700, yeah. Absolutely, Harrison. Don't forget the 37 as well. You got the 66 both as freight and railhead treatment train. It's a great route. Got to get down to 10 miles an hour here. classic garden shed, absolutely. Okay, we're getting a little bit slow here. You don't tend to drive steam or diesel on southeastern high speed. Harrison, because it's too difficult, you need to look at some tutorials. Yeah, absolutely. Still wish at some point would have the technical capability to merge routes together, for instance, create the middle section between Victoria and King's Cross. Yeah, absolutely. I think route mergers definitely need to happen. That's one of the biggest things. Let's keep rolling. What's my next stream after Thursday? It'll be then Monday again. Will be the next one. It'll be Monday, and then we'll do Wednesday as the last Train Sim World 3 stream before Train Sim World 4 releases. Boom, nice that you're back. Welcome to stream. Ultramaster X, yeah, very unlikely to happen, agreed, but hopefully it does one day. Or now the modders, now they've got access to PC Editor, may allow that to come. Harrison, no worries at all. Thanks for dropping in. It's very kind of you. And there we go. There's that run. You streaming the Thursday before Train Sim World 4 Early Access, the 18th. The 18th, let's have a look. The 18th, the Monday, yes. And then on the 20th, I'll probably end up streaming also on the day of Early Access release as well. Not sure. I'd imagine it would probably be the usual. We're going to go for the 14. Yeah, we'll go for the 14 instead. It'll probably be normal sort of release time. You streaming next Thursday for Train Sim 4? Yes, I definitely will be. Harrison, are you doing another route now? No, continue with Northern Trans-Pennine, but with the Class 40 this time. This was the one that I was looking at. Looks very, very cool. So all the vans towards Leeds. Then you have an exchange on the way at Huddersfield, which sounded pretty interesting. So I think we'll try this. We'll give that a go. The 20th is a preview of the LNER Zoom and Walk Round. Oh, okay, maybe I won't be streaming that day then. I'll be too busy watching that, no doubt. I want changeover. I want headlights. Release the brakes. Now this looks interesting. So where are we? Okay, we're at Manchester, and we'll be doing an exchange of some sort with these the wagons that we've got behind us, and you can see we've got plenty of 101s next to us. This is going to be interesting. Interesting little drive. It's weird they pushed. Yeah, an update. That was strange. Handbrake's released. Interesting. Is there a handbrake on these? Do we know? Oh, there are handbrakes. Oh, there are handbrakes. That's released. released. Applied. Okay, so they're all... Handbrake in the cab's released. Brake pressure's completely released. But we're definitely not going anywhere. How very, very strange. What could it be? Look, it breaks off. Move that again. Nope. We're not going anywhere at the moment. Any ideas? Maybe the enhanced driver assist will be of use to you. Could be. Why is there passengers on this, the 101 stabled? What am I missing here? What am I missing? We are fully released. DRA. I don't think this has got DRA. Yeah, this is fantastic. Any help here? Maybe another one of the various bugs. Yep. I've turned AWS off because I thought that was causing it, so I've turned that one off. We've isolated that. This sounded like a great service to do. I'm looking for... I don't know what I'm looking for at the moment. Air, passenger, air goods, vacuum goods. Is it set up in the wrong... Does it need to be vacuum instead of air brakes? But how do I switch home? Horn, DSD... How? How? How do I switch them? That right? Okay, we'll give up for that one. Oh, right. Let's do something different. I want to continue with the 40. But we'll do Staley Bridge. Oh, let's see if this works with. If in doubt, just try again. Let's see if the brakes release this time. Ah, I think I know what it was. We're in cab number 1. You can see that's air, vacuum, air goods. What do you reckon? What were you hauling? I reckon there'll be air goods. We needed to go to cab 1. Although, do we need to be in vacuum? I think we probably need to be vacuum. There we go, we need to be in vacuum. It's all about setting the brakes up correctly. I reckon we needed to be in end number 1 with that previous run, and then we needed to switch it to vacuum brake goods. That is where driver assist would have helped. There's always something. See, driver assist, that would have been perfect at that point. A third run, yeah, maybe. Be able to give this a good thrash hopefully in a second once we get up to 60. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely safe. I think it's got to be. There we go. Let's thrash this this class 40. Going up at 0.7% gradient here, so definitely not going to be picking up speed very quickly. Hauled in heavy. What have we got behind us? Yeah, 1,200 tons of oil. So this is a heavy load. It's 40, but bouncy, yeah, absolutely. up some speed. Try hauling 375s to Ashford in the ROG. That's heavy load. Yeah, absolutely. That is, that certainly is. We're really not picking up the speed here. Lewis, can you please say again what freight trains are in Trainson World 4? So, if I remember rightly, if we're talking about the UK, I think it's probably just going to be the 66, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. Kenny's you're going now. Thanks for dropping in the stream. Hope you have a good evening. For Vorarlberg, you'll get the DBBR 185 and the Vectron also there's in. And then on Antelope, you have the layers from Cajon Pass. They're activated by Cajon Pass. I'm not sure what the locos are you get with that. I'm not up on my American freight, but then the correct UP Union Pacific ones layer in from Sherman Hill and King Creek. How many wagons are on the back, Harrison? We've got 12. It's a 1,200 ton load behind us, but we're going up a 0.8% gradient as well. So it's definitely is a heavy haul. 12 ugly tanks, yeah, and incorrectly labelled as EWS, if you've spotted. I think these are from, I can't remember, there's a mod that I've got installed that that's bringing EWS brand in, but I can never fit. I think it's Southeastern High Speed. There's a mod I'm running on Southeastern High Speed that causes that. Really not picking up the speed here. Should be labelled as Lindsay Oil Refinery. Interesting. That was a nice banner of pizza, yeah, absolutely. So in Trainson, what class freight trains? I'm not sure I understand the question, sorry Des. Sophie, there's a banner repeater at Ball train station on Robin Hood line. Very nice. Bet that looks good. Yeah, absolutely. Sophie's right. Mainly class 66s, if you're talking modern era. And then there's a lot of, if you're talking earlier, the BR Blue era, got the 40, the 47, the 45, there's the 20, the 08 as well. Oh, we're up to 26 now. Lewis, you'll be able to drive all of the trains that you own currently today in Trainsim World 3 and Trainsim World 4. So if you've got routes today, they'll transfer over to Trainsim World 4. The new Trainsim World 4 routes, so East Coast Main Line, Vorarlberg, Antelope Line, they'll have their own freight, but yeah, we don't know what the freight is yet on East Coast Main Line. I'd imagine class 66s. Sophie, yeah, I think I saw in the announced stream that there was a 66 hiding in the background, so yeah, I think we probably will see some freight. Harrison, what's the slowest electric train on Trainsim World 3? Ooh, I'm not sure actually. Yeah, OH Hunters, probably not a bad shout. Yeah, it certainly is slow. Really not moving very fast here, still stuck at 26, although the gradient's easing off a little bit, so we might be able to pick up a little bit of speed. Oh, it's 27. Spawning ourselves now. Careful, you'll blow a fuse or a gasket. Yeah, absolutely. 28. Dizzy speeds as well. This 40 is being pushed to its limits, I think, yeah. If I was doing a 158, you'd be doing 100 miles an hour. Yeah, absolutely. Up to 29 now. Things are getting fast. Hey aviation fan, welcome into the stream. We've got a bit of rain starting as well now. This is never going to be good. Are we holding anything up behind us? No, it doesn't look like it. That's a shame. Is there anything coming at all? No. Speed there. This is no good. Next stream will be Thursday, aviation fan. We're on flat ground now. Hopefully we start to pick up some speed. This is more like it. Speed's coming up now. Wipers off. Don't need them in the tunnel. Tangy, yeah, absolutely tippy. They are very orange. Hopefully you're coming towards us. That's probably a 101. Yeah, looks like it. Past us in the tunnel there. We discovered steam train, some missing cab lights. Yeah, absolutely. They've just got that little light in the back corner that you can turn on. But you can't. I don't think that it doesn't work on the usual button for a cab light. Or just open the firebox door, that gives a good amount of light. Are we nearly out of the tunnel yet? It's only one long tunnel, this. Oh yeah, I can imagine in those long tunnels it was pitch black. Oh yeah, the stops in the long tunnel, that's no good. We need to be slower for the Echo 40. Finally come out. We need those wipers on again. There we go. It's nice to be back out in the light. Torch only works when standing up. Yeah, absolutely safely. We can get moving now. We're going to be heading downhill, so got to be careful on the brake side. awesome chug effect. So it does sound really nice. Yeah, cool VW diesel, yeah. Glad we're at that long tunnel now and that we can chug our way to Huddersfield and pick up some speed while we're at it. So 6 miles to go to Huddersfield. Let the gradient do its magic here. Probably ease back a little bit. Now we're nearly at 65. Back under 65. Now we're eating up these miles. 65 blimey, she said, oh, this is very true, but not when this is actually set. What time? When we say it is? Apparently it's 2023. It thinks. Okay, maybe that date should be more like 83 or whatever. Bit more on the brakes here. 83 Peter Howley. Yeah. We're really moving now. Most famous Doctor Who. There you go. This rain really is coming down now, isn't it? BBC Radiophonic Workshop. You could do with a real thunderstorm. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. Couldn't agree with you more there. Still very, very muggy. 60. Very much on our approach to Huddersfield now. We're less than a mile out. Trans-Pennine 4 fan, nice to have you back in the stream. Let's get the brakes back on. We're driving a class 40. The garden shed. To Huddersfield. Class 40 crank shed. Put a bit of power back on. And then the end of the stream. Yeah, I think so. We've done 2 runs. Nearly 2 hours, so I think that's a good point to end the stream. But I will just, I just want to prove my point with one of the services that we couldn't get moving that we were intending to do. And in we come to Huddersfield. There's bound to be plenty of long streams coming up with the release of Trans-Pennine 4, don't you worry. There is a gronk. Okay, we'll roll up to our stop point, a little bit further up. There we go, nice stop. Oh, we're apparently not close. Oh, that's pressing all of the wrong buttons, that. Yep, we'll have some couple of long streams as we get definitely on the East Coast Main Line, that's for sure. And I want to do a full run of the Antelope Valley line as well, because I think that in itself is a good 2 hours. There we go, there's that one done. Right, let's return to the timetable because I just want to prove my theory works as to why we couldn't get this service going when we tried it a minute ago. And don't forget to show off the 801 in diesel mode. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. Right, let's turn this on into forwards. We'll release the... Put the brakes down a little bit. Go to Cap 1. Vacuum goods. Release the brakes. Charge them up. Yep, that's definitely it. Okay, well, that's a nice way to prove that my theory worked in the end. It's just a shame that they've got the class 40 the wrong way around. But hey, there we go. So thank you everyone for dropping into the stream of Northern Trans-Pennine. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's been good fun, and it always just reminds me how nice this route is to drive. I'll be back again on Thursday. There'll be a community post that will go up as usual, sort of probably the day before. So you can vote on what you'd like to see in this stream. I'm thinking something German, so it's going to be a bit of a different one. So I'll see you in the next stream. So bye bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.